Hello, Enjoy community, how are you? I thought I would come on and just bring you a little video about the wonderful subject of emotional freedom technique. And who doesn't want a bit of emotional freedom? So Kia Eileen has wonderfully put a video together previously showing you all the tapping points, the emotional freedom points, which are the meridian energy points that we tap on to release our emotions. And I recently needed to add another tool to my sessions with my clients in order to take them out of their conscious mind and into their subconscious mind, which I thought would be hypnotherapy. But actually I went and qualified in emotional freedom technique and also something called matrix reimprinting, which is another layer on top of that, which is profound. Anyway, the results I'm getting are really incredible. So the reason I'm on here is to tell you all that I would like to offer you all a student rate for this. I know that money is tight when we're students, but if you're struggling with anxiety or any emotional issues that are following you around and hindering your life, this is an amazingly powerful and very simple tool. It's a self-help tool, but you can also do it with me or Kia. But I know she's incredibly busy and probably quite expensive. And it's just important that you have this facility available, as this is a foundation that I have set up. It's close to my heart. I would like to offer you all a student rate if you would like to do it. And if money is really an issue, just give me a call. We'll make a plan. Don't worry about it. Money should not be a barrier to your mental health or any health, really. So, emotional freedom technique is really a process of tapping on various energy points around the head and the body. What that does, it taps into the subconscious, which is where all our trauma and our baggage and stuff is, basically, which is why we call it literally tapping into the stuff. So I'm going to show you another round of tapping. And as you do the tapping, it just calms the central nervous system. But then beyond that, we can go into healing issues, trauma, illness, ailments, all emotional stuff that manifests, and all physical ailments are just purely the body's communication system, that there is something in our subconscious coming back to haunt us and we just need to clear it out. So the first point that we tap on is what we call the karate chop, which is literally the soft tissuey bit at the side of your hand here. So you literally just tap on that very gently. The next point is the crown of your head, right at the very top of your head, not the fontanelle, the crown, tapping here. The next point is here, where your eyebrow meets the top of your nose, tapping gently. You don't have to tap hard at all. Next point is here, the side of the eye on the temple, very gently. Then under the eye, literally on the bone, the eye socket. And then here, top lip. And here, just under the bottom lip. And then this next point, if you just roll your shoulders forward, you'll feel dips just below your collarbones. So as you straighten up again, just have a little feel around there. It tends to be a little fleshy bit that's a little bit tender. And just tap on that. It doesn't matter whether it's right or left side, whether you alternate right or left during the process, it just doesn't matter. Tap on there. And then the next point is just under your arm here, where the bra strap for a girl would be. Guys, you can work it out. Tapping here. Nearly there on a full round. Then here on the wrist pulse area, just tapping on there. And then the final points in a round are as follows. On your thumb, tapping along the side and the top of your thumb simultaneously, side and top. Tap, 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 just gently. And the same on your fingers, side and top, tap, tap. And don't worry if you don't get this exactly right. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing it with intention and pretty much in the right area, it'll be fine. So that is one round of tapping. So what is that useful for? It's useful if you're just feeling anxious. You're just feeling anxious and you need to calm the system down. You need to calm the central nervous system down. Just start tapping. If you're in public and you're feeling a bit weird about tapping, don't worry about that. Just hold and press. You can always just put your finger there, just rub. Might even just press there. But it's always quite easy just to tap your wrist, tap your hand subtly. But if you're in a private space and you're feeling comfortable about doing it, just tap on all of those points. And I just really encourage you just to watch this video just a few times so you understand those points. or call me for a session. Maybe we could just do a free session together so that you really understand it. So that is a really useful tool. But if there is something that's coming up again and again for you, tapping is a great way to clear it. And then finally, we do something called matrix reimprinting. So when you're really clear through the tapping, it becomes very clear through the tapping. So when you're really clear what the issue is that's causing you these emotions or making you feel unwell, we can go into that memory and we can revisit that earlier version of you in that memory, and we can reframe it beautifully, gently. We resource you, we hold you, we make it possible for you to do that. And what that does is it just puts a fresh truth in your subconscious. Because usually when traumas happen, it's not the trauma that's following you around and causing you the problem. It's the belief that emerged from that trauma or that incident or that episode or that experience. Anyway, guys, I hope that's making sense. I'm going to post this video now before I lose my nerve. And I'm also going to post a PDF which explains EFT a little bit more. Sending love.